here again, and I'm going to try to make another carrot cake. I have never had a carrot cake fail until last week, and if you caught my short, I had one fail. So we're going to start all over. We have 4 eggs that we're going to break into a bowl, 2 cups of sugar, 1 1/4 cups of oil. Using corn oil. I don't typically use corn oil, but olive oil and avocado oil seems to give it a flavor that I don't like. So we're going to go with the corn oil. We're going to give this a mix. The dry ingredients. You want 2 cups of self-rising flour. And, something that my mom and I have made for many years, and we've always used self-rising flour. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. 1, 2. I'm going to go ahead and add the carrots. Give that a mix. In goes 3/4 cup of chopped pecans and mix. And of course, always scrape the sides of your bowl to make sure all the ingredients have been well incorporated. Before I started mixing the cake batter, I went ahead and greased my pans and floured them. So we're going to put half in this pan, half in the other, and I have my oven preheating at 350 degrees, and we're going to bake them for just about an hour. It'll be 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, into the oven, and I'm going to put a pan underneath just in case they bake over and drip, so I don't have a mess to clean up and smoke up my kitchen. For your cream cheese icing, you're going to add to a mixing bowl 1 stick of softened butter and 1 8-ounce container of or block of cream cheese. You're going to mix that until smooth. To the cream cheese and butter mixture, you're going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Scraping down the bowl. And now 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to add 2 at a time, starting off slow. Mix well, and then we'll add the next 2. So now that the icing is completely done, it's mixed well, it's smooth. I have already gotten the cake layers out of the oven, and they are cooling. So I'll let you take a look at those. Once the powdered sugar has been incorporated, you can turn it on high to really get a good mix. So the cake layers are cooling. They're still a little warm. I have separated with a knife around the edges just to make sure that doesn't stick. But we're going to let them cool completely before we take them out of the pan. Okay, I've got the layers baked, and they stuck again in my pan. So the next time I make this cake, I will be putting parchment paper in my cake pans. I've never had to do that, and I've never had a cake stick, so I'm not sure what's going on. But I've made the frosting. We're going to frost the first layer, put the second layer on top, and get this cake finished. It is almost 10 o'clock, and I have to work tomorrow. So I'm going to put the second layer on top. I actually stuck these in the freezer so they would be easier to handle. We're going to pray that it does not fall apart.